miserable and sick, this might be the actual best SCP for you right now, because this is everybody's favorite. This is the tickle monster, and it's probably the most wholesome SCP out there, I have been told.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller.
Look at him!
And the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-999. Object Class: Safe.
Safe indeed.
Special Containment Procedures. SCP-999 is allowed to freely roam the facility should it desire to, but otherwise must stay in its pen either between 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. for sleeping, or during emergency lockdowns for its own safety.
Dude, it's just their pet! It's just their pet! He's like the office dog! He's allowed to roam around freely and just do his little thing. I actually knew about this SCP beforehand. I don't know a lot about him. I've read his entry once, and I think it was a long time ago, but he's basically just like a little gooby that goes around and just like checks up on everyone and is like mildly in the way. He doesn't do anything else, and I think it's very cute. A free roaming SCP, yeah! He's like locked up in his pen. He has a crate. He has a bedroom. I think he's so cute. I understand why he's everyone's favorite just by looking at him. That's a story where 999 is a child of a demon god and is destined to grow up and defeat his father, but right now is still a baby and the Foundation keeps it safe while it grows up. I would love that for him, actually. I would love that for him. It's like a cat. It's like a cat. It's like a cat. It's like a cat. It's like the office cat. He comes by and he's like mildly in the way and he's just like being very cute, wanting to get attention from everybody.
Subject is not allowed out of its pen at night or off facility grounds at any time. Pen is to be kept clean and food replaced twice daily. All personnel are allowed inside SCP-999's holding area, but only if they are not assigned to other tasks at the time, or if they are on a break. Subject is to be played with when bored and spoken to in a calm, non-threatening tone.
It is their pet! They have to speak to it like, hello, little buddy. Hi, friend. How are you doing today? Like, look at you. They're only allowed to see him if they're on break. Dude, I would be unstoppable. Every single break, I would be like, I would have given him a name, first of all. I would have given him a name, and it would be something stupid, like cinnamon, you know, like, it would be something probably food-related, marmalade. I don't know. I would probably call him waffles, but I would just be like, gonna check up on waffles, and then my coworkers are gonna be like, again, like, yeah! I wanna see my little boy!
Description. SCP-999 appears to be a large, amorphous, gelatinous mass of translucent orange slime, weighing about 54 kilograms with a consistency similar to that of peanut butter. Subject's size and shape is easily malleable and can change shape at will, though when at rest, SCP-999 becomes a rounded, oblate dome roughly 2 meters wide and 1 meter in height.
Oh, he big! Oh, he big! I thought he was small. 54 kilos is heavy. That's like... I was gonna say something about myself here. Promoted to large dog, yeah. He is like a large dog. He has the consistency of peanut butter, which I don't like that fact, so I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that or hear that. But he's big! I thought he was a little guy. I thought he was just a small man. But no. And when he sleeps, he becomes like a dome. He becomes round. Bro orbs himself. He does. He orbs himself. He becomes orb. He is orb. He's a big boy. I really thought he was gonna be a small boy. Like, you see him and you're like, oh, that's ditto-sized. Who needs an SCP when I have you on the screen? Listen, I could be an SCP at this point. I got googly mooglies and I got blue butt. Moving on with the bluebies and the googly mooglies.
The surface of SCP-999 consists of a thin, transparent membrane similar to that of an animal cell, roughly 0.5 centimeters thick, and is highly elastic, allowing SCP-999 to flatten portions of its body up to 2 centimeters thin. This surface is also hydrophobic, although SCP-999 can willfully absorb liquids. See Addendum 999-A. The rest of SCP-999's body is filled with a viscous orange substance of unknown chemical makeup. though it is capable of digesting organic materials with ease.
So it can eat? It can eat and it can drink. And it has like a film around its body, which is surprisingly thick, like half a centimeter is pretty thick, and highly elastic, allowing him to flatten portions of his body up to 2 centimeters thin. He can slide under a door! Probably. If your door is like creaky enough and old enough. Oh, I got ungooglied and unmooglied. I wonder what else he can transform himself into. Is it like a Ditto where he can transform himself into like whatever he feels like? And I don't mean in the mimic side, like the mimic sense. I mean, like, can he assume certain shapes? Like, can he make a slide out of himself? Or a cube? Or whatever else he's interested in at that point? Could I wrap myself in him like a latex suit? That's also a question. Like, could you just go inside him and have... Pause. Rewind. Rephrase. My bad. Could he become like a Jello armor? He can watch you pee. I can watch you pee. Beware. Peanut butter consistency. I don't want that around my body, actually. I don't want that about my body. I don't want that. I'm staying in the YouTube edit for sure. Most likely.
Subject's temperament is best described as playful and dog-like.
Oh.
When approached, SCP-999 will often react with overwhelming elation, slithering over to the nearest person and leaping upon them, hugging them with a pair of pseudopods while nuzzling the person's...
He glumps! He does the glump! He glump! I just know he is from Glump era. There's no way he's not from Glump era. This is a 2011 boy. It has to be. It has to be. Tag yourself if you know Glump era. He glump rar uwus. He glump XD. I know it. I can feel it. I can tell that this is when he was written. I can feel it in my bones. Comment if you're from Glump era. If you're old enough to remember Glump era.
Face with a third pseudopod, all the while emitting high-pitched gurgling and cooing noises. The surface of SCP-999 emits a pleasing odor that differs with whomever it is interacting with. Recorded scents include chocolate, fresh laundry, bacon, roses, and Play-Doh.
Unironically, who likes the smell of Play-Doh? It's a fine smell. I could just envision people like with like one of those tumbler glasses that people put their whiskeys in, having a ball of Play-Doh around it and sniffing it like, yes, 2005 Play-Doh. I remember a fine year, fine year. The smell suggests the presence of the child's saliva. Exquisite. Ah, yes, beautiful year. This might have been my brother's. Maybe I stole this from my cousin, I don't remember. He would probably smell like Eau Grey and roses to me, because I think those are my favorite scents. I love the smell of Eau Grey. And also jasmine. Oh, jasmine. Just jasmine flowers are one of the best things in the entire world.
Simply touching SCP-999's surface causes an immediate mild euphoria, which intensifies the longer one is exposed to SCP-999 and lasts long after separation from the creature. Subject's favorite activity is tickle wrestling, often by completely enveloping a person from the neck down and tickling them until asked to stop, though it does not always immediately comply with this request.
I would hate that. I'm very ticklish. I would not like that. But the fact that if you pick him up, if you touch him, you have like a mild sense of euphoria. It is a cat. It is a cat. He's just the office cat. Apologies to Editor Rain in the future. Don't worry, I did this to myself. Editing Rain is just gonna have to deal with this. Insert Editing Rain joke about like, I did in fact have to deal with this. I did in fact have to deal with this. I'm tired. Cue Live Rain. Oh my god, I've been yapping for another hour. Guys, it has been 3 minutes into this video and we've been yapping for an hour. I know on YouTube you don't really see what happens behind the scenes. I understand that you don't know what I put myself through. Do you guys see what I have to deal with? Do you guys understand what I have to deal with? I'm so nice to her, and what she do? She puts me through hell. I am never defeating the allegations. And just as easily as before, she continued to yap.
Though injuries may occur, SCP-999 has never been found to purposefully attempt to harm others, and will immediately back away and contract its body into a quivering mound while gurgling in a similar manner to a whimpering dog, seemingly apologizing for hurting someone on accident.
He really is a baby. It's just a pet. My dog does this. My dog does the same thing. When he like thinks he's been playing too rough with me, he stops playing entirely. Imagine we're playing with a toy and he accidentally bites my hand. I'm okay with that because he doesn't bite very hard. But like the moment he noticed, he's like, he stops playing completely and he'll just like lick the place that he bit. You're such a baby boy. You're such a small little man and you're so kind, so pure, so beautiful. He's so soft. I wonder if puppy playtime was inspired by SCP videos. Maybe. Honestly, no clue. I do think puppy playtime is at least as f***ed up.
While the creature will interact with anyone, it seems to have a special interest in those who are unhappy or hurt in any way.
Stop, he is like my dog. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. I know, but like my dog is the same. My dog is the same. If somebody's having a bad day and Pancake will just notice. Or if something is not going well, or if someone's just, you know, like if someone's crying or whatever, or if somebody is sick, he'll just know. And he goes where he is needed. He's just such a little hero. I love him so much. He's my little special boy.
Persons suffering from crippling depression or PTSD, for example, have reported having a far more positive outlook on life after multiple interactions with SCP-999. The possibility of manufacturing antidepressants from SCP-999 slime is currently being discussed.
I think I would be healed. I think I would be healed if I had this guy in my life. I think I literally would be healed if I had this little guy in my life. Emotional support gloop! He's my emotional support gloop! Like, look at him. He's never done anything wrong in his life.
In addition to its playful behavior, SCP-999 seems to love all animals, especially humans, refusing to eat any meat and even risking its own life to save others. On one occasion, leaping in front of a person to take a bullet fired at them. Subject's intellect is still up for debate. Though its behavior is infantile, it seems to understand human speech and most modern technology, including guns. SCP-999's diet consists entirely of candy and sweets, with M&Ms and Necco wafers being its favorites. Its eating methods are similar to those of an amoeba.
So he only eats sugar, but he eats like an amoeba. Does that mean he just absorbs it?
Addendum. SCP-999-A. Reminder to all staff. SCP-999 is not to consume caffeinated soft drinks of any kind. Last week, someone gave SCP-999 a can of cola along with its usual breakfast. Not only was it literally bouncing off the walls for half an hour, the carbonation made SCP-999 visibly queasy afterwards, and it refused to move or eat the rest of the day.
He can't have caffeine! He's a baby! That means he's not allowed to have chocolate either, because there's caffeine in chocolate. Then again, if it's not like dark chocolate, it's not that bad.
SCP-999 has thankfully recovered since, but the staff member in question has been reprimanded. Dr. Addendum. SCP-999-B. The following is a report from an experiment in which SCP-682 is exposed to SCP-999 in the hopes that it will curb the creature's homicidal rage.
SCP-999 is released into SCP-682's containment area. SCP-999 immediately slithers towards SCP-682.
682 is the super deadly killing machine gator guy, right? Wait, he speaks? I didn't know he speaks. 682 is the unkillable lizard. Yeah, exactly, that one. And hates humans. Yeah.
SCP-999 moves in front of SCP-682, jumping up and down in a dog-like manner while calling out in a high-pitched squealing noise.
My boy!
SCP-682 immediately steps on SCP-999, completely flattening SCP-999. Observers were about to abort the experiment when SCP-682 started talking again.
I don't know who the voice acting is for this SCP, but they need to stop. They need to stop. They need to stop it right here and right now because it's doing things to me. He mostly speaks just to tell humans how nasty he thinks we are. He needs to stop that right away because that's gonna do I am the furry here. Listen, I am the monster fucker. I have been planning on covering some old school SCPs as well.
SCP-999 can be seen crawling up from between SCP-682's toes, up along its side and around its neck, where it clings on and begins gently nuzzling with its pseudopod. A wide grin slowly spreads across SCP-682's face.
He's happy. He glumped. He nuzzled Uwu Glumpshu Rar XD.
SCP-682 repeats the word happy for several minutes, laughing occasionally before escalating into non-stop laughter. As laughter continues, SCP-682 rolls around on its back, slamming its tail upon the floor with dangerous force.
Get tickled!
SCP-682 and SCP-999 continue the tickle fight until SCP-682 finally wears down and appears to fall asleep with what would appear to be a smile on its face.
Cute!
After 15 minutes with no activity, 2 D-Class personnel enter the room to retrieve SCP-999. When SCP-999 is removed, SCP-682 immediately wakes up and unleashes an unidentifiable wave of energy from its body, all the while laughing manically.
Hi, what? Why does it happen? He was laughing maniacally? But why? The only friend he's made so far has just been removed.
Persons within the wave's range collapse into crippling fits of laughter, allowing SCP-682 to escape and slaughter all in its path. Meanwhile,
Okay, that's bad. That's not good. Maybe they should not do that again. How did that happen?
SCP-999 quickly rescues as many persons as it can, taking them to a safe place to recover from SCP-682's laughter wave, while agents suppress and recontain SCP-682. Despite
How does that happen? How did they do that? Did it just kind of absorb all the laughter and just like explode it out of his body? I need to watch a video on this guy because I don't understand how he works yet. It's been so long ago since I even like laid eyes on this motherfucker. I don't know who the voice actor is, by the way, for that one, but I think it's good that he stopped. He evolves based on the threat to him. He saw laughter as a threat? Oh, the tickling. Oh, the tickling. He saw it as a threat. I'm surprised he's ticklish at all, honestly. Wait, so he evolved to make the tickling into an attack? He sent out a mega tickle wave.
the tragedy that SCP-682 had brought upon the facility, SCP-999 has not shown any fear towards the creature, and in fact has made gestures suggesting it wants to play with SCP-682 again.
Cute.
682, however, has stated that feculent little can and die.
No! No, how dare you talk like that? He made you happy. You were feeling joy for the first time in your life. How is that an attack upon you? Fucking emo kids be like. Go back to your room and listen to My Chemical Romance, you insufferable prick. How dare you talk my boy like that?
Memo from Dr. While the test was unsuccessful and ended in tragedy, that had to be the funniest thing I have ever seen. I never thought I'd see the day when I would regard SCP-682 as cute. Please send me a copy of the security tapes as soon as possible. I'm just gonna end this lecture with a piece of advice.
Oh.
Don't try and use 999 as some kind of therapy. It doesn't work, and you just end up getting banned from its pen. It happened to my friend.
Huh?
Turns out something that eats M&Ms and Necco wafers doesn't really taste that good when it's coming in. Or feel that good when it's coming out.
Huh?
I know. Too much information.
Huh?
Sorry, it's been a long week. Anyway.
Huh?
Thank you for listening.
What?
If indeed you still are. And you are all dismissed.
Unfortunately, yeah?
Goodbye.
What? Hi, what? Pardon? Hold. What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't feel good going in? Or who tried to the blob? Who tried to the blob? Do not the blob. Why would you the blob? Do not. I'm a little worried. Anyway, that was Bestest Boy. Most people would say he is Bestest Boy, and I don't disagree. That is definitely a good boy. Definitely a fantastic little baby boy. They ate my boy? Dear God, I hope not. Don't eat him. Do not eat the blob. Like my whiskey like I like my VTubers? I have bad news for you, buddy. You like your whiskey mentally ill. It took me almost 3 hours to get through a 12-minute video